You guys are at war with Honduras. What's everybody else doing? Cuba has gone syndicalist. Dominican Republic is not doing anything. You both are social democratic. Brazil just looks like they're a basic liberal. They might end up joining the Entente or the Reichspakt in the future. You can go guerrilla fighter. More entrenchment speed is not bad. Let's get charismatic. Get a little bit more reinforcement rate on you. Or I guess organization regain, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's nice. So let's see if we can combine our navy up. So you have 10 ships, which is not a ton. I will admit. Okay, then we gotta open you up next, and then after that, we then need to do the replacing Black Monday with cement exports, which is nice for us. And Peru, Bolivia, are you fighting a two-front war now? You are. Argentina looks like they're losing, I would think. I would say they're losing. We can justify world tension we can justify a war goal at 50% world tension. Because we are paternal autocrat. You guys are doing a Red Scare. Will you join up with the Germans in the Reichspakt? Because, I mean, you guys joining the Reichspakt is bad for my territorial ambitions. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You are two military factories. We cannot get that done because we've gone independent. We'd have to get... Actually, no, we can't get this done. Yeah, we need small arms development. But what's better, two military factories or a research slot? Honestly, probably the two military factories. I usually find myself not being able to utilize all my research slots effectively. Okay, let's follow you up with more rifles. I mean, guns are usually always pretty good. Because you are a month behind. You guys right now are 114 days. About a year behind. So, you know, let's put you on support equipment for right now. We'll get 1 aluminum from the Swiss. Yes, I know manpower is low. Just ignore that for now. Yeah, you have no support equipment, huh? Yeah, we also like no manpower. So I mean, both those are like not great. So you know, let's go for our first manpower upgrade. Allows us to at least put troops into the army, which is gonna be nice for us. Yeah, because right now it is modified by 98%. So we've taken a little bit of a penalty. Nothing too crazy though. Next, you're a core state. Luxembourg. Is it Luxembourg also a core state, or is it just a claim? What? No, it's just a claim. Okay, so we got a core here. We got a claim there. We got a free power plant. Now let us remove Black Monday from the country, which would be really, really nice. Goodbye, Black Monday. It was nice knowing you. Apparently, this is all you need to do to fix Black Monday is just, hey, fund the cement factory. But I mean, if it works, it works, right? You're 105 days. You're actually really expensive. We also 10% war support as well. So we finish you, then we do the Belgian Lion Wars once more, and then we kind of go down our political focus tree. And see if we can... You're 50% less time to justify war goals. You're a free conquer cost ability against the Dutch. And then you give us some nice cores. You're just 20,000 manpower for free. Yeah, the federal government has now annexed this part of Tibet. But it actually got separated by my clique. Beautiful. So my clique, fighting now only of one front war, is definitely going to kill Mongolia. And then after that, who knows what's going to happen. Okay, deploy you to the front line. We got 15 divisions, which is not bad. But here's my thing, right? Like, we're more likely to, I think, go to war with the Dutch first before we go to war with the French. I mean, France can't really invade us, right? Like, they can't do anything. I believe around Ludendorff does declare war on us, if I remember correctly. Yeah, declares war on Belgium and the Dutch. So that's the only time that France can actually do anything against us is by the time they're already attacking Germany. And at that point, we should be in the Entente regardless. Yeah, 13 to 19 troops. Do you have any aircraft? Yes. Not a ton, but at the same time, I also don't have a ton. We have 2 planes. We're only making 1 plane a month. I will import 1 rubber from the German East Indies, or German West Asia, in order to improve our plane production. We got a small surplus now of infantry equipment. So that's nice. Play all you guys towards the Dutch border. More military factories in Brabant, please and thank you. And now we're going to put 1 more aircraft, or 1 more factory into interwar bombers. Serbia's capitulated, huh? So Serbia is dead. Bulgaria. 14 to 61. He still owns Sofia. Albania is allied with Bulgaria, so they will now start pushing their way probably south into Greece and maybe into Romania as well. We'll see if Bulgaria can end up winning a war. I mean, last time I thought maybe they could, but then they immediately screwed that up. Okay, got superior firepower, which is nice. 37. I mean, we still have research bonuses, so we might as well get this stuff going. Do we have any more? No. And you'll be about a little over a year. Actually, in order for us to replace those tanks, we actually need to make you into destroyers. And then we can replace the tanks. I mean, Hungary looks like they're doing rather well. Bulgaria has funneled a troop right into the middle of Greece. We'll see how they're going to deal with that. How many troops does Greece have? 3 to 15. I mean, if the AI actually rushed their way towards Athens, they might get a capitulation against the Greeks. I don't know if they're going to be able to actually effectively do that or not. But this is... I think Bulgaria has a chance. As long as they can hold Sofia and the event for the peace deal is in fire, they've got a shot. Why do you not feel confident with this attack? Well, now you do. I believe in you, Bulgaria. A strong Bulgaria we know is never going to join the Internationale. If they join with the Austrians or they join with the Reichspakt, both of those would be good for us. It's like, yeah, I think you're going to kill Greece. And then if you only have to fight a one-front war against Romania, then, you know, splendid. Okay, so we only got 10 more days until we're done with Black Monday. They've taken Athens. Greece, I don't think is dead quite yet, but they're definitely getting there. Yeah, they're 21 out of 20%. Oh, there we go. Bye-bye, Greece. And now Bulgaria only has to fight Romania, and I think that'll be... I think they're going to win. Unless Romania can somehow kill all of... I mean, if they have to push away... If they can push away towards Sword Sofia, then again, I think the event might still fire. But we will see. Patagonian Workers' Front. Unfortunately, Argentina is dead, and Peru is going to annex all of Paraguay. What you probably want then is for you, I think if you go totalist, you can be independent of stability for a year. You only use 2 for an entire year. After that, we get 1 civilian factory and 6 steel. Our stability's already looking okay. We'll ignore that for now. Could go to extensive now. Yeah, let's go. Let's actually just get our manpower up as high as we possibly can before the war begins. And yeah, then you are going to go for... no, we're not going to go for that quite yet. It makes more sense for us to rush our way down the political tree and get the 3% first. And then we can get the 4% afterwards. I mean, what if Bulgaria wins and Hungary actually wins against Austria? It's unlikely to happen. How much uses do you guys have? 658. If Hungary can, like, somehow capitulate, let's say, Galicia Lodimiria, or they can kill Illyria, maybe they can make something work there. Be very impressive. Let me just put it that way. Okay, now we have better light tanks. Followed by the 38 research. Let's improve our light tank destroyers to be light tank 2 destroyers. Yeah, now these guys are encircled. Yeah, no, I think Bulgaria's going to win. For the first time, again, I think ever, we'll see the AI Bulgaria actually win the Balkan War. You know, we're happy for them. Why do you not feel confident with this plan? You think the enemy is stronger? I mean, they have 4, 5, 6. We have 15. The numbers I would say are, you know, on our side, but maybe I'm mistaken. But 1 more into aircraft. Everything else right now is fine. We can also build more units as well. So that'd be 20, so we can go 4 on you. And you mostly have the tanks you need. We'll have a pretty decent Belgian army. Ready to go for a beautiful invasion into the Dutch. Again, when the time comes. So again, assuming they don't also join up with the Reichspakt. Be done in 34 days. So it's what? 70? So we got 140... 280, 350, so about a year-ish from now, we'll be able to attack the Dutch. I mean, that's cutting it pretty close to the Second Weltkrieg. 1 more factory. What do we want? We kind of need a lot. Let's go 1 more anti-tank, because I think we don't make as many of those as I would like. Aside from that, anything else happening? You will be going to war... next year. Nepal's going to die to the Dominion of India. Afghanistan is just doing their own independent thing. And the Prince Federation, they've secured the southern areas. You can see that these guys did not try to take over Bombay. Are you led by Kolchak still? You are not. You are still led by Russians, though. Which would mean that you can still maybe, you know, go to war with Russia in the future. Okay, now you're at war with all of Central Asia. Russian troops will probably just pour their way straight down. Do you guys down here even have any actual units? 2 to 6, 3 to 10, 2 to 5. Not really would be the answer to that. And of course, you're not in a faction. You're not like in the Central Asian Defense Alliance or something like that. So it's not like Khiva, Turkestan, or Bukharia can actually send troops up to Alash Orda to help Russia. Which would definitely give them a fight, at least a fighting chance against the AI. Okay, it looks like, I think you guys actually lost your war against Ecuador. Which is very sad for you. Okay, and the Syndicalists are doing okay. mean, MacArthur's doing fine for himself. Again, we want the CSA to lose. Have you guys backed anybody? I don't actually know. I mean, you're not sending volunteers to anybody. You're sending volunteers to Carlos, but not to anybody in the US. Okay. Greater Belgian ideas. Follow that up with... Yeah, let's get some more stability here. It's going to cost us 2 civilian factories for about a year, which is not nothing. Like, it's still pretty expensive. We'll put one more into basic artillery. It looks like the King of Spain should end up winning the war. They'll join up the Reichspakt. I guess they could also still join up with the Entente, but that's a little bit less likely to happen. And once that occurs, France will be fighting a two-front war. Germany demands Belgian submission. The ambassador from the German Empire has presented our government with an ultimatum. Either we accept German demands to become once more part of the empire of the satellite, or we stand and fight to defend Belgium once again. Well, hey, Germany. Fuck off. Put our troops on this border. Of course we're going to refuse the demand. You think we're going to let Germany... I will save the game, though. But okay, either we accept German demands to become once more part of the Empire satellite, or we stand and fight to defend Belgium once again. Hardened by the bitter fighting against troops of the old Flanders Walloon regime, our stoic populace is ready for another engagement to defend their homeland. Okay, Germany. The ball is in your court. You do have a casus belli to annex selected states. Which, hey, you know what? I think it's time for that Entente alliance. Canada. It's time for us to be friends once again. You have the casus belli. You'll be ready in 15 days. Okay, well, the Germans are here. War propaganda against you. We need to survive for 199 days. We cannot do that. Are we no longer at peace? Well, you know what? Let's load up our save again, because it's the 4th of January. It's the 18th now, so that's 16 days. We gotta kind of defend as much as we possibly can for 200 days. Hey, France, do you want to join? You want to help me out? We can't do this. We can't join the Entente or not. I guess we'll go back to you. Okay, the Germans are fighting. They're trying. We'll probably have to do a lot of last stands here. I mean, how much does the last stand cost? Also, deploy whatever units we can, please and thank you. Bring reinforcements to the front lines. People are declaring war against left KMT. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care about that. Gonna last for 10 days. We'll have one troop defend here. And we'll have one tank defend this port. Just in case. Portugal, are you at war? Yeah, you're at war with Middle Africa. I mean, 188 days is not nothing. It's not nothing. Let's go for 1938 support weapons. Okay, so right now we've killed 46,000 Germans. Seems pretty good to me. Of course, you don't have air superiority. That's not unexpected. What if we build anti-air guns? We don't have anti-air guns researched. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, we're holding on as best as we can. More rifles for now. It costs 50 points. Experience, enemy superiority is a 30% penalty. Are you green? Yeah, a lot of these units currently fighting in the front are green units right now. Like, Germany, is this really what you want to be spending your manpower on before the Second Weltkrieg? Probably not, would be my guess. We can build one more unit. Okay, let's do one last stand. You declare war on the Germany's Indies. As long as you don't join the Reichspakt, we should be okay. Yeah, they're gonna leave here. I'm guessing they're gonna send troops over to Indonesia to try helping to fight that war. War propaganda we don't need. Like, 166 days is just so fucking long. Here's the thing. Do we pull out or we just kind of stay here? Well, there's no real threat right now of naval invasion. We have now killed 60,000 German troops. But saying you're across the river, which is going to be a nice little defense bonus for us. You're not fighting, like, you're terrain. What are you? You are forest, you are city. It's actually better for defending. You are city as well, and you are also urban. I mean, our fort has already been destroyed in this province. Probably for the constant warfare. Yeah, I think anybody that falls back, you're just going to kind of stay here. I'm assuming there's going to be, yeah, a lot of naval superiority in that area. Let's do another last stand. Hold on for as long as we possibly can right now. Party Commune. The Dutch actually gone syndicalist. I guess they got totalist. Germany, are you going to invade the Dutch? West Indies to join the Entente. Yeah, put troops up towards that border. Leave me alone. Because we're at war with, like, all of you. Jesus. It's like we're doing okay. These guys will throw under a different leader. We'll throw under you just so you can last stand again. You know what? That will. Sure, why not? Yeah, we're holding on. We've killed almost 100,000 troops. Portugal is doing pretty well against Middle Africa, all things considered. Germany, go away. Okay, Portugal joined. Wait, Portugal joined the Entente. Portugal won the war against Middle Africa. Okay, then. Well. We're halfway to peace. Add another leader. You guys are also going to last stand for right now. Just hold position. How many men have we lost? We've lost 15,000. Casualties are, you know, definitely in our favor. Do not control Bourbon. So if they take Brussels, basically, we lose. Yeah, but I think it's time for us to maybe pull out of this province. There we go. Reinforce national unity. With Vermino firmly in control of the government, they have started to unveil their plan. They will try to strengthen their position by eliminating the opposition and remilitarize Belgium. Definitely, I think that makes sense going to the current position. Definitely give me more recruited population, thank you. Paula Batvia. But now they're going to be taking... They're attacking the worst terrain and over a river. So this should... I think be more defendable. And they also are only attacking from one province. They can't attack from two anymore. So actually, this should be easier to defend across the river. We're not too surprised we lost Liège. Or at least this section of Liège. Like, we will probably need to pull back. We're 120 days into the war. Okay, we lost some ground. Do you think to them that was worth losing 127,000 troops? I mean, I'm not a statistician, but I would imagine that it's probably not worth it. I mean, our units are spread out a little bit more, but again, like, the massive penalties we'd be taking across the river and into a city is not good. What I should have actually been doing as well is just building fortifications back here. It's kind of my fault.